I'll drive. If you figure out where you want to be taken, tell me. Yes? No? There is something troubling you? In your voice there is desperation. Certainly, there is an exit out of your predicament. Rabbits also flee, but sooner or later their fate is a wolf's jaw. And the wolves have your scent. You're coated in the blood of the ninth one. You can run, rabbit, or you can become a wolf yourself and tear the throats from the heads of the other packs. This is the path of legends and pariahs. I have walked before with those who have tried to cast off jihad. Their reasons were many, but their paths always ended in the same place. Emptiness. If you must, Ming Zhao and LaCrua, when they are destroyed, the city will become chaos. With no heads, you can walk past this beast and into a legend. But you may never know peace. The lives of legends are the prey of the ambitious. Then I will drop you off in Chinatown. Your legend can grow there. Where to?
Like sire, like child. I should have killed you that night. How could someone as low as you injure me? Huh. You think you've taken everything away. But I still have my sarcophagus. You've done all the work for me once again. So much to learn. I thought I had lost it all, but no. Here you've sailed on a Gehenna wind, bearing my salvation. The key to my future. Give me the key. I said, give me the key. It can't end like this. Don't you see the Kwei-Jin will kill us all? I can't lose. I will open the sarcophagus. I'll build an empire. It won't end here. Fool! You should have finished me. I've got the key. In a few seconds, I'll be powerful enough to crush you like paper. This whole city! In a few seconds, it will be all mine. Power!
Damn. Kid, I knew your reputation, but hell, I don't think any of us could have done LaCrua like that. Kid, where you going? Hey, hear me out. We could use someone like you. Kid?
Now ain't that a beautiful thing? Hey, mess around, buddy, I'm talking to you. You don't really talk much, do you? Hey, it happened just like you said. They never even knew what hit them. Threw that sarcophagus out there and they just tore each other up trying to get to it. And the kid, worked out all right, huh?
Remember, wherever we go, it is the blood of Cain which makes our fate. Farewell, vampire.
Like sire, like child. I should have killed you that night. How could someone as low as you injure me? Huh. You think you've taken everything away. But I still have my sarcophagus. You've done all the work for me once again. So much to learn. I thought I had lost it all, but no. Here you've sailed on a Gehenna wind, bearing my salvation. The key to my future. Give me the key. I said, give me the key. It can't end like this. Don't you see the Kwe-Jin will kill us all? I can't lose. I will open the sarcophagus. I'll build an empire. It won't end here. No! I'm begging you! No! No! It's mine! It's my right! Stop! No! It's mine! It's my right! Stop!
Now ain't that a beautiful thing? Hey, mess around, buddy, I'm talking to you. You don't really talk much, do you? Hey, it happened just like you said. They never even knew what hit them. Threw that sarcophagus out there and they just tore each other up trying to get to it. Too bad about the kid. Ah, well, you can't call them all.
Remember, wherever we go, it is the blood of Cain which makes our fate. Farewell, vampire. I'll drive. If you figure out where you want to be taken, tell me. Yes? No? There is something troubling you? In your voice there is desperation. Certainly, there is an exit out of your predicament. We could go downtown. But does LaCruа have the iron fist of rumor? And does the blood of anarchs really ooze from it? The Camarilla. I once thought they could provide stability for our kind. But the LaCruas of the world have quashed such hopes. Perhaps, if he could be deposed, I would regain my faith. I have heard LaCruа is unpopular with others in the Camarilla. Did you know a prince cannot be put in power without the city's primogen? If there was one that wanted him removed, perhaps it could be made so. I can drop you off downtown if you wish. But if the Primogen is not a man of action, insurrection is not looked upon lightly. I will take you to this representative of the Camarilla, if you have made up your mind to secure a future with them.
Greetings, neonate. I have heard of your recent difficulties with LaCruа. I can't say that I am surprised. Love of power always leads to betrayal. But I'm glad that you have survived. It is as I had feared. The beast takes many forms within us, and it seems that LaCrua has finally surrendered to its power. Please excuse me for a moment. Yes. Yes, I see. Of course, my lord. It will be done. The prince and his newfound eastern allies need to be dealt with swiftly and severely. You have proven your strength many times in this drama. Are you now ready to prove your loyalty to the Camarilla? Your loyalty will be remembered, but tread carefully, neonate. I fear that this night heralds something far more sinister than the petty machinations of a rogue prince. I do not know. This sarcophagus seems to have unleashed a raging whirlwind, pulling all of those who surround it into this storm. I cannot see what secrets it holds, but be warned. A dark shadow falls across my mind. There are some powers best left undisturbed. Then your path leads first to the Quei-Jin temple, where you must dispose of this Ming Xiao and her minions. After you have secured the key, you must deal with LaCrua and his rabid dog. Only then will justice have been served. Of that I have no doubt, neonate. I wish you luck in the final act of this drama. Farewell.
Like sire, like child. I should have killed you that night. How could someone as low as you injure me? Huh. You think you've taken everything away. But I still have my sarcophagus. You've done all the work for me once again. So much to learn. I thought I had lost it all, but no. Here you've sailed on a Gehenna wind, bearing my salvation. The key to my future. Give me the key. I said, give me the key. The key. I need the key. Don't you understand? This city needs a leader. The Quei-Jin will kill us all. With the power that's inside that sarcophagus, I can protect this city. Give it to me!
Well done, neonate. Your powers are considerable for one so young. You will be a great asset in the years to come, and the sarcophagus will reside safely in the hands of the Camarilla. I told you before that there are some powers in this world that are best left undisturbed. I don't know what lies in the sarcophagus, and I believe that it may be in our best interests not to find out. If these be the final nights of our existence, I do not rush to bring about Gehenna any sooner than it need come. Let the shadows of time cover this dark treasure, so that eventually it fades even from our memories. Some things are best forgotten, neonate. Some things are best forgotten.
The Anarchs have tried to hold on to this city like it was an ocean, but it continually seeps from their fingers as more and more of them are eaten by sharks. Do you really believe they can keep the predators away forever? If the Anarchs managed to recapture this city, it would not be long before someone challenged them for it. Conflict is always an eventuality in their life. Could you spend an eternity this way? The Anarchs have lost less than is thought, I hear there is one left who may be able to revitalize the movement. Maybe, though, it is just a rumor. I can take you to the Anarchs where you can brave the tempest of their course. Or I could just as easily take you downtown where you can sail smooth. If you share the Anarch's passion and would share the burden of such a fire, we will go to meet the last person capable of keeping them together. If that is your decision.
Oh, Cammy, what the hell are you doing here? Really? Yeah, but I'm out here, so... Look, do I even have to say at this point I'll kick your ass? Alright, go on in. I'll make sure no one interrupts. But man, I hope somebody tries.
Rumor is you killed me. Sorry I couldn't clear your name yet, but I knew you'd make it in here in one piece. Hell, you got out of the park alive. Quite a feat, kid. You mean this guy? Can't say I got out without a scratch. Hell of a brawl, though. Unfortunately, we don't have time to swap war stories. We were set up, kid. Someone tried to get rid of us, and the list of suspects is short. LaCroix or Zhao. Violence isn't always the answer, but in some cases, it's your goddamn right. Here's the score. If LaCroix started the fires, he's marked you for death. And Zhao, even if she didn't start the fire, she's hoping we're dead. I've already sent the troops out to raise hell all over the city. The Kwei-Jin think we're busy with the camp, so they won't be expecting an attack. You know what's got to be done, right? Zhao's been in LA for too many nights. Make tonight her last. Once Zhao's out of the way, head to LaCroix's tower. You oust LaCroix, you'll be a hero in this city. I'm counting on you. Isaac's guaranteed me nobody's getting into Hollywood. I'll survive, but I wish I could be fighting at your side. This one's for LA, kid. No pressure. Just follow this street to the end.
Like sire, like child. I should have killed you that night. How could someone as low as you injure me? Huh. You think you've taken everything away. But I still have my sarcophagus. You've done all the work for me once again. So much to learn. I thought I had lost it all, but no. Here you've sailed on a Gehenna wind, bearing my salvation. The key to my future. Give me the key. I said, give me the key. It can't end like this. Don't you see the Kwei-Jin will kill us all? I can't lose. I will open the sarcophagus. I'll build an empire. It won't end here. No! I'm begging you. No! No! It's mine! It's my right! Stop! No! It's mine! It's my right! Stop!
Now ain't that a beautiful thing? Hey, mess around, buddy, I'm talking to you. You don't really talk much, do you? Hey, it happened just like you said. They never even knew what hit them. Threw that sarcophagus out there and they just tore each other up trying to get to it. Too bad about the kid. Ah, well, you can't call them all.
Remember, wherever we go, it is the blood of Cain which makes our fate. Farewell, vampire.
Like sire, like child. I should have killed you that night. How could someone as low as you injure me? Huh. You think you've taken everything away. But I still have my sarcophagus. You've done all the work for me once again. So much to learn. I thought I had lost it all, but no. Here you've sailed on a Gehenna wind, bearing my salvation. The key to my future. Give me the key. I said, give me the key. It can't end like this. Don't you see the Kwei-Jin will kill us all? I can't lose. I will open the sarcophagus. I'll build an empire. It won't end here. You fool! You had it in your grasp! You had Los-Anджелес in your hands, and you threw it all away! That's why you're not a leader, why you'll never be anything but an errand boy. I'll build a new world order. Tell your anarchs, their days are numbered. Now, my sacrifice. Who are you?
Now ain't that a beautiful thing? Hey, mess around, buddy, I'm talking to you. You don't really talk much, do you? Hey, it happened just like you said. They never even knew what hit them. Threw that sarcophagus out there and they just tore each other up trying to get to it. And the kid worked out all right, huh?
Remember, wherever we go, it is the blood of Cain which makes our fate. Farewell, vampire. I'll drive. If you figure out where you want to be taken, tell me. Yes? No? There is something troubling you? In your voice there is desperation. Certainly, there is an exit out of your predicament. We could go downtown, but does ЛаКруа have the iron fist of rumor? And does the blood of anarchs really ooze from it? But what of the anarchs? Don't you worry that Prince ЛаКруa's vision for this city precludes their existence? Their ways of life seem incompatible. The knives of every kindred will try to make their home in the prince's back. Do you really want to stand behind him? The sarcophagus. Hasn't it become apparent to you yet what's inside? If all LaCroix's plans hinge on the contents of the sarcophagus, what would he and you do if there was nothing inside? I will drop you off downtown if you've made your decision to pledge allegiance to LaCroix. It is a shame, though, that the Anarch experiment must come to an end. I suppose Enoch also did not last forever. Very well.
I don't think Mr. LaCroix is expecting you. In fact, he told me I should detain you if you should come in. Well, I guess it's all right. Go on up. Oh, sheesh, I hope I don't lose my flashlight privileges for this.
I had so much hope invested in you. You could have been glorious. Why did you kill Nines Rodriguez? Fire. Yes. It all makes sense. The Kwe-Jin must have followed you and set the fire. The fire triggered the wrath of the werewolves. So few kindred have ever walked away from a werewolf attack. You've proved yourself indispensable. Of course, you're innocent. You're an asset to me. I'll take care of you. But there's one last thing I need you to do for me. The last order of business before we sleep easy. My protege. It's time I told you about power. Power is life to our kind. Those without power disintegrate into the nights of the past. Hundreds of names I know once instilled fear, now unknown. You see, it's not enough to attain power. One must also maintain power. And that sarcophagus is power. Its contents will maintain our rule for centuries to come. I've felt it. All have felt it since it appeared. But until we get the key back, we're vulnerable. I've relied on you often in these past nights, and you've failed to disappoint me so far. So, one last task remains before we can assume total power. You must get that key back from Ming Zhao. So, Ming Zhao is dead, and soon all her devils will share her fate. Los-Angeles at last is mine. Come, stand next to me while we open the sarcophagus. You've earned a place at my side. The Ankaran sarcophagus. Who sleeps within you? Is it Balthazar? Maybe Lazarus? Or am I to be reunited with Ventrue himself? Or could the anxiety coursing through the city mean that before us slumbers the legendary father of all? Cain himself. One thing is certain. Power is inside. No one on this coast will be able to challenge my rule. Not even the Camarilla. You've earned the right. Open the sarcophagus. No! It can't be! No!
Now ain't that a beautiful thing? Hey, mess around, buddy. I'm talking to you. You don't really talk much, do you? Hey, it happened just like you said. They never even knew what hit them. Threw that sarcophagus out there and they just tore each other up trying to get to it. Too bad about the kid. Ah, well, you can't call them all.
Remember, wherever we go, it is the blood of Cain which makes our fate. Farewell, vampire.
Be at peace, kindred. You stand amongst friends now. I am happy to be received with such warmth. It is encouraging that the tired animosity between our people has not infected your judgment. A true friend in death is as true love, precious, rare, and sweet. Pray your senses have not gone so languid that this blessing cannot be savored. We are in a position to help each other, yes. Is it impossible, then, that my admiration is genuine, kindred? Can friendship truly be founded on nothing? Or must there be nothing to gain in order for friendship to be true? The tongue lies limp and pasty if you're simply dead. Otherwise you would do well to savor these little graces. Your eyes are still able to take in my form and the blood still rushes hot to your skin. Must your organs die so selectively? Indeed, the Chang brothers, my greatest agents, undone by the young soldier of LaCroix, it was obvious your path was greater than I or he had anticipated. They had orders to get the sarcophagus at all costs and to let no one get in the way. It was nothing personal. They had no way of knowing who you were. If their purpose was to make apparent to me the significance of your path, then their purpose was indeed served and they are at peace. I can harbor no ill will toward you, the victor. I watch and wait for the time my path is meant to cross another. The how of it shall be more clear in a moment. No need for alarm, kindred. I come as a friend. We did have an arrangement, LaCroix and I. A mutually beneficial pact to drive the lesser factions from the city. LaCroix's zeal in recovering the Ankaran sarcophagus has been to the exclusion of many relationships, mine included. And I, like yourself, have been used by him in his desperate quest for power. LaCroix feared Alistair Grout, the Malkavian primogen, for the cursed insight of his bloodline was strong and brought him uncomfortably close to the truth about LaCroix's ambitions. LaCroix saw an opportunity to rid himself of two problems, a hardened rebel leader and a problematic primogen, in one fell stroke. And, as you can see, I was integral to his plan. LaCroix convinced me that an alliance with the Camarilla could strengthen the position of the Quei-Jin, and so with my help, your prince framed Nines Rodriguez for the murder of Alistair Grout. Our war with the Anarchs has taken its toll. A truce with the Camarilla allowed us to marshal our remaining forces and focus on a lone enemy. You need to understand that you are a liability, kindred. Once LaCroix finds the right moment, you will be disposed of, just as he did with Alistair Grout, Mr. Rodriguez, your sire, and countless others. You are no more to him than an entry on his ledger, a sum of that which can be bled from you. Hear these words, kindred. The sarcophagus is sealed against the ages. Only the proper key will break this seal. That key now lies safely in Quei-Jin hands. Your prince's prize cannot be had without it. I hope you recognize my sincerity, kindred. I would like to see you reach your destination before your path is cut short. I hope when next we meet, it is again as friends.
I'll drive, If you figure out where you want to be taken, tell me. Yes? No? There is something troubling you? In your voice there is desperation. Certainly, there is an exit out of your predicament. Eastern blood and the blood of Cain? No. The blood of each shall never reconcile, only boil as they meet the other. Very well. If that is the destination you choose, I will take you to Chinatown. But you realize if I do so, the blood you carry will doom you. An outsider forever in one society, a traitor to your own. Very well. I will take this cab to Chinatown. But when you leave it, realize that you leave kindred society forever.
Welcome, kindred. Do not fear the fangs and claws of your kindred brethren. You are now under the protection of the Kwei-Jin. Neither need you fear for the Kwei-Jin soldiers. You have proven yourself a worthy champion, and we are honored to have you as ours. I had so hoped your path would lead back to me. Why wouldn't I? A great warrior of low birth is still a great warrior. And you will not be made to endure them any longer. The lowly will do what they may to restrain those who would rise above. You shone too brilliantly to remain mired in their mediocrity. The snake must be killed in its nest. You must go to the tower and put an end to LaCrua's rule before he brings the very city down around him. None of us will find peace while he stokes the fires of conflict. Go then, champion. I must remain and protect the key, but I shall join you in time. May your fist carry the fury of 1,000 hells.
You traitor! Do you know what you've done? Siding with those devils over your own kind! They're going to kill us all. Do you understand? You've sealed our fate. They'll never let you live. We have to open the sarcophagus. It's the only way to... Oh. It's too late.
My compliments, Sebastian. You couldn't have picked a more capable and ambitious operative. You should have done a better job of keeping someone so vital to your success at your side. I was grateful that they came to see me tonight. What's the matter? You're very quiet. It's so unlike you. Did you have a speech prepared for me, Sebastian? For when you and your soldiers would walk into my temple and put me to death? What words awaited me in that cavalier braggadocio of yours? Sweet prince? I always imagined you would beg for your life, attempt some final bargain for that handsome head of yours. I am refreshed and humbled by your silence. My apologies, Sebastian. Unfortunately, this is all I had to say. Farewell. You were splendid tonight. With LaCruа gone, the Camarilla will fall. Without Nines Rodriguez or the Camarilla to lead them, the rest of the kindred will be flushed from their havens and driven out like rats from the flood. What did he think he would accomplish with this? No matter. I can think of a perfectly good use for it. There is still one very dangerous kindred in this city who could stand in the way of my goal. Did you really think I could let you exist within our society? But I do appreciate your service to me, and for that I will spare your life. Farewell, kindred.